How's your work coming along?
Very well.
You've made progress?
More than I expected. Still a way to go, but...
Very good. I'll leave you to it then. Make sure Littlefinger is clear on the meaning of the word immediately.
Oh, shit!
Easy, friend.
Oh my god, he's got this man hooked under there. Oh my god, what is he doing?
I hope I can make her happy.
I hope so too. I've become quite fond of Lady Sansa during our travels together. She's suffered enough.
I'll never hurt her. You have my word.
Oh, that's bullshit. We all know that.
The Lannister name doesn't mean what it once did. Tywin is dead. He kept his house in power through sheer will. Without him, Jaime has one hand and no allies. Tommen is a soft boy, not a king to fear.
Yeah.
The Queen will be enraged.
Queen Margaery adores Sansa. Cersei is Queen Mother, a title whose importance wanes with each passing day.
And yet she's still his friend. Men in important places whom she can ask for favors. A message for you from Cersei Lannister. A rider arrived from the Eyrie shortly before dawn.
Uh-oh.
Apparently she thinks you're still in the Vale.
A message from me, you say? Strange that the seal is broken.
I'm sure you understand my position, Lord Baelish. If you receive word in the night from the Queen Mother, it does make me question our new alliance.
Oh, he's gonna betray you.
Made you one of the great lords of Westeros. Yet here you are on the north undermining them. Why gamble with your position?
Because that's what he does.
Every ambitious move is a gamble. You gambled when you drove a dagger into Robb Stark's heart.
That's a good point.
It appears that your gamble paid off. You're Warden of the North.
I had Tywin Lannister's backing. Who supports me now? You?
The Eyrie is mine. The last time the Lords of the Eyrie formed an alliance with the Lords of the North, they brought down the greatest dynasty this world has ever known.
So they're gonna team up? Or they
borrow one of your birds. Cersei will expect a reply.
Lord, cast your light upon us.
We should keep moving.
Whoa, where's he go? Where'd he go?
The only red priest we had in King's Landing was Thoros of Myr. This one's much better looking.
Oh yeah, Thoros of Myr, I remember him.
Stone men. Good luck stopping the spread of grayscale with prayer. We'd have better luck dancing away the plague.
They should probably keep moving. I mean, damn, you don't want to sit there. The Dragon Queen.
We're going to meet the Savior. You should have told me. Who doesn't want to meet the Savior?
Whoa. Whoa, why is she looking like that? Turn your head. Oh, what? I didn't see nothing. What's that?
Come on. Let's find a brothel.
I don't like how she just stared him down like that. I don't like that.
It's even better luck to suck a dwarf's cock. See? We blend right
So
in.
stupid.
Just keep... Hello?
Hello.
You've got no drink.
You've got no money.
Do I look like a man without money? Never trust looks. Until quite recently, I was one of the richest men in the world. Who needs wealth when you can make a woman laugh? I always pay my debts. I'm well known for it.
Lannister pays his debts.
You like her? They all like her. They all want to fuck a queen.
That's because they've never met a queen.
You're just saying that.
You know how to spot a liar. If I could pick any girl here, I would pick you.
Why?
Because you have a skeptical mind.
right then, I'm warning you. We're gonna have to wash you first. Come on.
He can't. He can't.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Of course you can. You're shy.
I'm not.
Have another drink.
Gladly, but this I can't do. Believe me, no one is more shocked than I am. I hope it passes. What will I do in my spare time? Go for a piss, that's a start.
Oh my God. Bruh, somebody's behind you. Behind you, sir. That is not
No need
Varys.
to worry. I was just... Oh. Thought you were someone else.
Oh
It's
shit!
almost over. I'm sure there are girls inside who'd be happy to oblige.
Made some kind of mistake. Why don't you tell me what you think you're doing and then...
I'm taking you to the Queen.
Oh! Pretty decent episode again. Man, I knew Jorah was gonna come back into the fold, into the story somehow, but like that really caught me off guard. Like he was really drinking his life away before, he saw an opportunity to kidnap Tyrion. Now, what are his plans with Tyrion? He said, I'm going to take you to the Queen. So obviously, Jorah is not going to kill him. He's going to want to use him as a gift to Daenerys. So if Tyrion could talk his way out of it, I mean, he could possibly team up with Jorah, but I don't know. Jorah seems like he's a changed man. He's a desperate guy. He has nothing else to live for. Serving Daenerys was really his whole character and his whole story, right? Like after that, he literally has nothing else to do. Like he can't drink himself away. He can't go to a brothel. He can't serve anybody else because serving Daenerys is all he's wanted to do his entire life. Okay, let me get this straight. So Melisandre, Thoros Amir, and this Red Priestess that we just saw in this episode, right? They worship the Lord of Light. The Starks and then the old families, they worship pretty much the Light of the Seven. The Stranger, the Crone, the Maiden, the Warrior, all that stuff, right? And then you have this new god that I've been introduced to, the Faceless God that Jack and Nagar was obviously mentioning. So it's very interesting how they play with religion in this story as well, Obviously that High Septon was in Littlefinger's brothel and he got exposed to the damn world. That was still funny. The High Sparrow is played by Jonathan Pryce. Now, honestly, I love Jonathan Pryce. He's been in a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff like that, so I know that guy very well. He's like the only recognizable actor other than Peter Dinklage that I've actually know. I haven't seen the rest of these people. There's been like a ton of shade between Cersei and Margaery. Obviously in the season 5 premiere, we had that witch tell young Cersei that somebody more beautiful is gonna come into your life, right, and take everything that you hold dear. So obviously, she thinks that's Margaery, which it very well could be. I personally think it could be Margaery or it could be Sansa. I don't know, but that's off the top of my head for now. I think probably Margaery is the person that she's probably referring to. And some of y'all said in the comments that pretty much Cersei has been afraid of losing her children her entire life. And that honestly makes sense. I mean, she did lose Joffrey. And then Marcella is in the clutches of the Dorne people. So Jaime's trying to get her back. But I can understand why, she's so apprehensive of letting people in her children's lives. Because Joffrey just died. She just sent her daughter to Dorne, right? And now her son, her youngest son, right, is marrying a girl she doesn't even like. So I can see why Cersei's on edge a little bit. But like I said, the High Sparrow, played by Jonathan Pryce, is the leader of this High Sparrow community. And apparently they haven't been in King's Landing only until after Tywin Lannister dies. Because then that begs the question, right? Like, why the hell would they come now? Why did they not come seasons before? And obviously, not in terms of a writing aspect, in terms of a story aspect, right? That means they have something else up their sleeve. They have some other plans that we're probably not going to know, or that I'm not going to know until the end of the season, right? Because it seems like they're trying to rid the world of sin. You know, Lancel Lannister pretty much told Cersei, hey, we were sinning back when we were having sex, right? And then now that the High Septon was in a prostitute, he was in a brothel, right? Lancel Lannister and the rest of those High Sparrow people, or the rest of those Sparrows or whatever, right? They went to go get him because he shouldn't be, you know, in there having sex with prostitutes because he's the High Septon. He's above all that, right? So they're trying to, I think they're low key, their plan is to try to rid the world of all sin. And that's when they might get Cersei, because they know Cersei has probably been kicking it with Jaime, right? Like, Lancel knows that, right? So all he's got to do is, if Cersei messes up, all he's got to do is have Lancel Lannister tell the High Sparrow, yo, Cersei was messing around with me, and I'm her cousin, right? And she was messing around with her brother, Jaime Lannister. And those kids aren't Robert Baratheon's kids. So, man, it's going to be very interesting for Cersei. So hopefully she doesn't get too comfortable with these folks. You know, like Jon said, keep your enemies close. But I don't know. I kind of agree with Stannis. Like, whoever said that was an idiot. Speaking of Jon, I really like, you know, finally, Janos Slynt died. I mean, this guy was a slimy piece of shit for so long. He betrayed, you know, so many people. He killed babies. Tyrion didn't like him, sent him to the wall. He didn't even fight in the Wildling and the Night's Watch war or whatever. He was a pussy, so I'm glad he's dead. I mean, damn. I said last episode, death is not the end all be all, but in this case, he deserved it, bro. I'm sorry, he deserved it. Like, Jon is the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He's giving you a direct order, and you're not going to go do what he says to do? Like, what the hell do you expect Jon to do? Like, just pat you on the head and say, oh, that's okay. Like, no. Why was he surprised? Like, why was Janos Slynt so surprised, sir? Like, you caused this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man, that was funny. But I'm glad, you know, Jon stepped up to the plate and did what he had to do, because literally people can't question his orders like that. You know what I mean? So I think it's good, not only for him, but for, you know, the rest of the people to know that his word is law, essentially. Man, and Alistair Thorne, too, he was about to take up for him, and then he said, oh, no, bro, go ahead, that's all you, man. That's all you. You disobeyed his order, you're going to die. Like, I'm going to do my thing, you know what I mean? So, and hopefully Alistair Thorne, you know, treats Jon with a little bit more respect. I mean, he gave him first ranger. Isn't that like the second in command or like the third in command? That's a pretty big honor, you know what I mean? So hopefully Alistair Thorne, you know, treats Jon with a little bit more respect now, because after all this shit they've been through together, you know what I mean? Like Alistair Thorne being on Jon's head and all that, right? Jon rewarded him with a big honor, you know what I mean? He could have gave him the worst job in the world, but he gave him first ranger, which means like his second in command, a guy that he's going to listen to, an advisor, if you will. So hopefully Alistair Thorne respects Jon for that decision, because damn, man. Hopefully he does. We'll have to see about that. So Arya pretty much is training with the Faceless Men, and she's sweeping up the damn dust bunnies off the damn floor. What are you finna do with all that? You ain't finna do nothing. Like, Jack and Agar has got this Mr. Miyagi kind of teaching style. He's like, wax on, wax off. Why am I not doing karate? You're just gonna clean the car for now. Why am I not learning how to be a Faceless Man? You're just sweeping the floor. You know what I mean? Like, he's having this kind of Mr. Miyagi teaching style. And the thing is about the Faceless God and all that, right? Like, is the Faceless people, or the Faceless Men, if you will, right? How the hell do they take off the faces? Because literally they were cleaning the bodies of this one guy that died in that episode, right? And the thing is, I really thought they were going to cut this man's face off and like do some special shit with it so they can use it for later. But they didn't do that, so maybe I was wrong about that. I don't know, man. What was up with that girl with Jack and Agar who was trying to beat up Arya? What was up with that? I didn't like how Arya, pretty much discarded all of her clothes. But hey, if you want to be a faceless man, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm glad she didn't give away the sword, because that was Jon's personal gift to Arya. Like, that was their connection to each other. You know what I mean? And it's been so long since we've seen all the Stark children together, man. It's just been so long. It's crazy because they're all apart. Bran is doing his own thing. Arya is doing her own thing. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. So Sansa is going to marry Ramsay Bolton. Son of a bitch, man. Like, why are the writers doing this to me? Why? Sansa has been through so much. Why would you put her with frickin' Ramsay? Of all people, Ramsay. I could understand if it was Robin because he's a bitch or something, or whoever else, but Ramsay, of all people, this is the worst guy that Sansa could be put through. Oh, Sansa, you think Tyrion was bad? Oh, just wait. Just wait. And the thing is, she's not even a virgin yet, so it's like, it's crazy, man. But really, this got me thinking, like, what are Littlefinger's motivations between this? Like, why does he think... Because obviously Littlefinger is in it for himself, right? He's in it for himself. He's trying to build up power to his own, name and his own armies, right? Why, in his best interest, giving Sansa to Ramsay Bolton, why is that a good idea for him? Because like Roose Bolton said, like, we're trying to have an alliance, but you're still loyal to the Lannisters, right? Or if Littlefinger is. I don't know if he is or not. But then again, Littlefinger isn't loyal to anybody. He's pretty much in it for himself. The reason why he married Aunt Lysa was to get pretty much the veil and get the Arryn name or whatever, right? So now he's got an army on his back. He has this castle. He has all this money and this wealth, right? Is this plan to marry Sansa to Ramsay Bolton? Let's say Roose Bolton dies in battle or something, right? And maybe he convinces Sansa to kill Ramsay, and then he marries Sansa, then he becomes Warden of the North? Is that his master plan? I just thought of that just now sitting here. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy elaborate plan, but it might work. Who knows? I don't even know, man. Theon also, saw Sansa as well, so that's going to be very interesting if they're going to meet up again. Obviously they are, because, Theon almost ran into Sansa just now in that episode. So they are definitely going to come together, because obviously Theon or Reek is always near Ramsay Bolton all the time. So Ramsay's going to be around Sansa while Theon is around Ramsay. So they're obviously going to meet up some point. And that'll be very interesting to see how Sansa's going to react to seeing Theon there after he betrayed her brother. So that'll be very interesting. Tell me, what the hell is Qyburn doing with the mountain, though? Like, that is my question. Like, yo, the mountain was in a chair. He had blankets all over his damn face and body, right? He was struggling to get out. He was trying to get out, man. And literally, this man Qyburn's chopping off a damn rat's head and doing something with it. Like, what are his plans? What is he trying to do to the mountain? Is he trying to rewire his entire brain construct to his undoing? Is he trying to make him the ultimate killing machine? Is the mountain going to become Doomsday from DC Comics? Oh, man. I'm really interested to see what happens with that, man. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of me, the channel, whatever. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.